Back again, my people. You don't know me. There, the boy Yardman is here. Today we come to talk about football. What's going on in the world of football? What's going on in sports? Now, as we know, the Olympic has announced that the 2020 Olympic going to happen in 2021, and they're going to start July the 23rd to the 8th of August. And as we know, the Euro is in 2021 as well. The next big announcement we're looking to hear is that Wimbledon going to put off the tournament this year, and it's going to happen in 2021. Don't forget that year from me first. Moving forward in football, Harry Kane has come out and saying that to Tottenham that he want to win trophy, and you know what that mean. I mean, he put Manchester United on alert. So, you know, Manchester United looking for a forward, come out and say that he want to win trophy. So, give and take, next season, I can guarantee it's Harry Kane last season at Spurs if they don't win anything. Moving forward, as you know, Barcelona come out with Messi, and they come out and say that they're taking a 70% pay cut. They're gonna use that money to filter down to the non-playing staff, so they can be on full wages until they see the back of this corona virus. And Juventus has come out and do the same thing, but their money gonna go to the hospital or the NHS in Italy. And as we know, there's a couple of clubs who give the NHS the stadium to use, club like Bolton Wanderers, and Man City. We know that Gary Neville and Ryan Giggs and Chelsea give up their hotel to the NHS staff so they can come there and rest after the long shift that they're doing. And we expect the Premier League to do a little bit more to help out. And when I mean help out, I'm talking about the non-league clubs who are really suffering, who are really struggling. And those clubs are the ones that hit the hardest during this crisis. And we haven't heard the Premier League come out and say anything pertaining to helping them out. We haven't heard the big club them come out and say, the players them come out and say, we're going to take a pay cut just to help out these non-league clubs. Don't forget that the Premier League club get players from these clubs as well. The likes of Dele Alli, what they pay for him, I think, is around 500,000. How much him right now? 50, 60, 70 million. So you have to remember, these clubs help produce players so you can come and get them. And this is all they do, because once you have a player that is really good, the Premier League club going to come and get them. So I think that the Premier League and the Premier League club should start doing more and quickly to help out these non-league club. Anyway, moving forward, Arsenal has come out in the news saying that their priority is to get a defensive midfielder in this January transfer window in order to get the best out of Mesut Ozil. No, that is heads gone, because as you know, aubameyang is on 1 year just like Mesut Ozil. But if we look to see who should we keep, it should have been aubameyang. And this is the same reason when I put out my last video and I said to you that the club have no ambition. It's true. And when you see a player get up and say that they don't want to stay at the club, you have to understand the reason why player is like this, because the club is not going in the way that they should be going. And as you know, Barkley's son come out and said in a statement that the reason why he actually leave Arsenal is because it's not when Cesc Fabregas leave and go to Barcelona. It's not when Nasri leave and go to Man City. It's when Robin van Persie just get up and leave. And nobody could wonder why. And he stated that the club didn't do anything to prevent him from going. And this is the reason when I said to you that player will leave Arsenal because Arsenal have no ambition. Arsenal will just get up and sell a player for no reason, and where they're supposed to put their interest, they don't. And do you see, because they're looking to keep Mesut Ozil, but they're looking to make aubameyang leave. Why? Mesut Ozil and 300,000. Why we don't sell Mesut Ozil and get in a proper midfielder? We talk about the likes of Declan Rice yesterday. We talk about the likes, now we've been linked with Moussa Dembele from Barcelona. As we know, Barcelona pay about 130 million for him 4 years ago, and Liverpool is in the race for him as well, and he's going to cost us 70 million. Can you see Arsenal pay 70 million for him? No way. So if he's going to leave, and there's only 2 clubs in for him, Arsenal and Liverpool, you know where I'm going to go. And this is the reason why ABBA don't want to stay at the club. I can really speak for ABBA. This is the reason why player doesn't want to stay at Arsenal, because it's the lack of ambition, the lack of direction where these hierarchy put in the club. They're not putting the club in the right direction. So you obviously have players who got ambition, they're going to get up and leave. How can you blame them? You can't. Now, Arsenal need to do better, because you have a host of players who's on their final year. You have aubameyang on his final year. You have Ozil, Mustafi, David Luiz is on their final year. And what we're doing, you have tons of players well on there. Then got contract gonna expire in 2022, and the longest player we have is Reece Nelson, Ainsley, Leno, and Xhaka, and Lucas Torreira. Their contract gonna expire in 2023. The rest of them is in 2022. So we have no long-term player at the club. And can you see the reason why? Because the club is just running, I don't know who's running the club, or the club just running itself. And if you look at football now, football is not going the way, especially Arsenal. Arsenal is not the club that we once used to come at the Emirates or Highbury and come here, go there and feel like, you know what, we're going to see a good game of football, and we know that the club that we're going to play today is not going to win, regardless of the fact if we will go down early, make a mistake maker will go down 1-0 early in the game. We know we can sit back and relax, and we know we're going to come out winners. But not at this stage, not at this time. And I don't know if we're going to ever live to see Arsenal win anything anytime soon, because of the ambition and where the club is going. And you can't blame the players from leaving the club when they realize that, you know what, the club is not going anywhere, I want to go somewhere. How can you blame them? And there's, like I said, there's a ton loads of players who left our club, go to other club, and they go on and win stuff. But anyway, my people, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Yardman AFC. Big up on yourself, my people. Stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, so anytime I upload a video, you see it, you watch it, and you leave your comment. Over and out, my people.